Well, Michael, it is so great to see you, and such an important topic for so many families as families start gathering together around the holidays. So let's start by, what are some of the signs that people should be looking out for?
So the holidays can be a stressful time. You haven't seen your family in a year, so you're finally getting together. And when you have the opportunity to pay a little bit closer attention on your family members. And some of the things that we could look out for are self-care. If we see that they used to be old neat and stuff, and then all of a sudden they're not so neat, or quick to lose their temper or get upset really quickly. Change of just the style that they were. If they would be excited to go on a family trip and now they're self-isolating, kind of hiding out in their room, don't want to get together, or overly excited, where they would be like, oh, I'm doing great, how are you? And that's like, they're kind of covering things up. So it's very important to find these small things. Yeah. And those I think are the signs. I mean, obviously everybody struggles differently and everybody has a hard time when they're in that position, but it's the small things that we need to look out for.
Right. Many of us have had people in our lives that struggle with addiction. Sometimes the hardest part is starting the conversation. So what are your tips for that when it comes to the holidays?
That's a great question. And you know what? It's always going to be a hard conversation. And when you have that conversation, people will get upset if they're in that position. They get defensive. Like, what are you talking about? And they might say something mean to you as someone trying to have an intervention. And the way to deal with it is just to not get upset, because we understand that they're having a hard time, and approach it with love. Love is the key. If they see that you care and you're genuine, then obviously it's a hard conversation, but you got to do what you got to do. You got to take off the Band-Aid and just try your best. And like I said, you have to approach it with love.
Yeah, and I know love is very important, and approaching things with love. And even when you meet Michael, he gives you a big hug every time. And I love that we get that. Let's talk a little bit about Aquila Recovery Centers and your unique approach to treatment, a local approach to treatment, a treatment facility right here in DC. You're not leaving, you're not going away, you're not leaving your job, you're not leaving your families.
Yes, and thank you for saying that. And that's our approach to any addiction or anything is that we understand that every addiction is different, every person is different, and we don't offer cookie cutter solutions. We treat everybody where they are in life and where they are in their addiction process, and we're there to help them. We have group therapy, individual therapy. We have a sober living facility as well. And we have many different options for people that are struggling. Just, go on our website or give us a call. We have so much to learn about. And if you just want to read, to learn, there's so much over there to help you understand.
And I want to talk quickly about your sober living facility, which is right in Northwest DC, that is really helping men here in our area get back on their feet, keep a job, have a stable place to live, learn how to live without addiction. Talk about that unique approach that you really are so proud of that home.
Yeah. And thank you for the way you presented it to me, but that's the truth. What we do over there is it's a true transitional house. We want people to relearn the skills, during someone that goes through an addiction process, they lose a lot of skills, for just cooking, cleaning, making your bed, there's something about wake up in the morning, make your bed. So you accomplish something right away and get a job. And we want you to be able to have the skill sets to be able to run your own family and run your own house or wherever you want to go in life, but to relearn your life without the addiction, and to show you that you're worth it and you're better.
I know you've got a great team that is standing by to take any phone calls if people have questions, and that's where it all starts. Make that phone call if maybe you need help or someone in your family that may need some help. Aquila Recovery can answer those calls for you right now. Michael, so great to see you. Thank you so much. Happy holidays.